In this episode of The Food Dude.
I am at the Commercial Hotel in Junee, New South Wales, and this is the Tomahawk Challenge.
And later.
This is summer in Australia. How does one man carry such a thing? There's no way I'm eating all... Look at this thing. This is like as far as the eye can see.
My name is Alo Baker, and when I'm not talking absolute smack talk on the radio, I fancy myself as a bit of a rookie food critic.
Someone ate this in 13 minutes.
I've travelled all across our great nation, sampling from some of the absolute best in the foodie business.
That is an insane burger.
All beef, double cheese, bit of bacon, and 4 of the hottest chilies in the world.
That thing got the best on me. That thing is so hot.
Join me as we smash into some of the best food our nation produces with the odd challenge along the way.
What is this? Like it's actually 2 meters. It's got like 15 slices of cheese on it.
It's time to smash it down your guts. We've headed to the Riverina in southern New South Wales to the great township of Junee. With a previous history in the gold rush era, it's mostly an agricultural city these days. However, Junee does boast Australia's most haunted house. Truthfully, I was here for one reason and one reason only. Mouth-watering steak.
So we are at the Commercial Hotel in Junee, New South Wales, because I'd heard about a challenge that was unlike any other. I've done massive pizzas, I've done massive burgers throughout filming this show, but I've never ever done a tomahawk steak. I'm nervous about it, but I am ready to smash it down my guts.
The Commercial Hotel is 135 years old now. I suppose this is the place where you bring your family. It's the place you have a night out. It's the place where the town meets to eat. So we've got the Tomahawk Challenge. I've been running Tomahawk Challenges through the restaurants I've had over the last 10 years, and now we've brought it into Junee. So it's a 1.2 kilo Scotch fillet on the bone. Comes with another 800 grams of sides. And if you get through the whole 2 kilos of food, you get your name on the board, you get a free stubby cooler and a hat from the pub.
So they got the stuff going on here. Look at that.
Honestly, I'd not yet earned that hat, but I was determined to do it. I could actually smell it cooking, and man, did it smell good. But if I'm fully honest with you, I was truthfully getting a little bit worried about the monster amount of sides that came with it. I mean, we're talking almost a kilo of beer-battered fries and salad.
We've also got our 2 kilo rib challenge, which is more of a share board than it is a challenge, but if you're keen and you think you can get over the top of it, then we invite people to come and have a go.
I was probably a little bit over the top when I was like, oh, you know, I could probably do this challenge, you know, something on 1.5 kilo steak with like a kilo worth of chips. And they're not just bringing out one challenge, they're bringing out the ribs and the Tomahawk Challenge as well. So I've got to do one. I'm probably going to do the Tomahawk Challenge. I've got to do one of them properly. Get a load of this. What? So this is the Tomahawk Challenge.
That's the Tomahawk Challenge.
That is the Tomahawk Challenge. I was an idiot to think that I might actually finish this. There's 2 of these. Let's just have a look at the Tomahawk first. Whoa, I can't even hold that, that's so heavy. Oh, I'm gonna fall over. All right, there's another one coming as well, which is the Rib Challenge as well. I'm gonna have to choose one of these. I can't do both of them. I'm gonna do the Tomahawk, I think. I'm gonna have to share the ribs around the place because obviously I can't eat all it. I mean, look at this food. I've never seen so much food in my life. I mean, look at the Rib Challenge. Have a look at this. If I can, oh, it's the same thing. I can barely hold it up. Look at that. Oh, that's a challenge and a half. And this is what the Food Dude is all about. It's about trying these places in these local towns, places like the Commercial Hotel in Junee, and showcasing what these people do to the entire nation.
Coming up.
I don't know, do I need to mark it down at what time I start this? Just got to keep going for walks, you know.
And later.
This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
We're in Junee, New South Wales at the Commercial Hotel. As my grandma would say, my gut was way bigger than my eyes. Well, hang on, you know what I mean.
What? So this is the Tomahawk Challenge.
That's the Tomahawk Challenge.
That is the Tomahawk Challenge. I was an idiot to think that I might actually finish this. Whoa, I can't even hold that, that's so heavy. I'm gonna have to choose one of these. I can't do both of them. I'm gonna do the Tomahawk, I think. Stopwatch. The marks get set, go. Timer has started. These chips are killer. I haven't even got to the meat yet. So if you get through the whole thing, get your name on the wall and free stuff. Some guy finished this apparently in what, 6 minutes?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
6 minutes. You know what? Steak's made to be messy. Oh, that's a good steak. I don't know about you, but that's a good steak. That's just incredible, that piece of steak. Unbelievably tender. You know, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I'm not a huge guy on the challenges. I do it for the show. But man, every time I do a challenge, I just feel so guilty because I'm eating for the sake of eating and not so much eating to enjoy it. But this is a really good piece of steak.
This was a feat. There was a lot of meat, and I was not willing to admit defeat. Hey, that rhymes. I was beginning to think this is a challenge I might not be able to finish.
Man, that was a challenge. But all the food was really good. Really good food.
Words can't describe the pain I was feeling knowing there was still more than a normal large meal left on my plate.
The commercial hotel in Junee. Cheers to you, mate. You got me good.
I was actually hoping to keep this hat.
I spent last night camping about 50 metres from the Monte Cristo, which is one of Australia's most haunted houses, in the back of my car, on my own. Pretty hardcore like that. I did hear some weird noises in the middle of the night, and I didn't really think about it until this morning. Oh yeah, the Monte Cristo is literally just 50 metres that way.
After the shame of my abysmal effort at that Tomahawk Steak last night, I figured it was time to get out of there. And I was headed only just down the road to a place known as Gundagai, famous for its old bridge and being not that far off halfway between Sydney and Melbourne on the Hume Highway.
The thing about Gundagai is this is a beautiful town, it's on the water, but the problem is that they built the freeway, the Hume Highway, that goes straight past the city. So people don't go and stop into places like Gundagai anymore. And it's easy when you're driving on the freeway to stop off at, you know, the fast food giants. But what we forget is that all these regional towns have these amazing local bakehouses like the Gundagai Bakehouse that just make brilliant food that you know is always going to be good and it's always going to be consistently good. And that is a good pie. It's a good humble pie. What a great pie. What a great pie. And it was about $6 for a pie and a donut from the local bakehouse. $6, you can't go wrong, eh? Pepper pie. I'll follow it up with some dessert. Look at this. And I can already tell by feeling it's going to be good. Yeah, that's great. You're never going to be disappointed with something like this.
Gundagai Bakehouse definitely getting the food dude tick of approval. Next, we head to Condobolin, New South Wales on a bit of a ghost adventure.
You'll see it up through the window up there.
Up in that window.
She'll just scoot past.
And later, a pizza unlike anything you've ever seen.
This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
We've headed to the great state of Queensland, to some small-time hick town called the Gold Coast. Anyway, apparently it's Australia's playground, so I thought, while I'm here, who would have thought this would be surprisingly so easy to pick up? All right, it's not me. That is me.
This is unreal.
Yeah, I know, I'm not very good. But eventually I got the hang of it. Until I had a massive fall from grace.
That killed my nuts!
After a bag of ice applied to you know where, I got down to business in a little place just off the G, as the locals call it. That's what the tram's called.
I heard about this sick joint in Surfers. I've got to check this place out. It sounds unreal.
Now, this place isn't your ordinary cafe. Let me tell you about it. Well, I would tell you about it if I had my mic on. Nice work, moron. But can you guess where I am? What I was trying to say is that this is the Crazy Cat Cafe. Yep, it's a legit place.
You can just sit here, you can have a chocolate cake, a vanilla slice or whatever, watch the cats on this side of the glass, or you can go on the other side of the glass, hang out with the cats.
But brace yourself, if you dare to venture into the other side, there are cats everywhere. This is not the place to come if you want personal space. The Crazy Cat Cafe is definitely worth a visit for any cat lover. Our next adventure takes us almost to the exact centre of New South Wales, to the home of Shannon Noll, music legend Shannon Noll. We're in Condobolin. In fact, if I'm honest with you, I'm incapable of visiting a local Aussie town without hitting up the pastry tastery. I'm talking the Condobolin Bakery, and rumours of their pies are spread near and far.
The pies, people come for the pies. Same with the cakes, you know, we've got some great cake decorators down the back and bakers that, you know, really love what they do. Yeah, we just do the best we can do each day, and if people like it, they come back.
There's no other bakery in Australia that exists to my knowledge, and you won't know when you're as good as Condobolin.
Yeah, Condobolin Bakery, it's got a great story to tell. It originally opened in 1899.
Fact, any story from the 1800s involves a ghost, and sure enough, this story is no different.
This is the background of the operation, and Ben's told me there is a ghost here at the Condobolin Bakery. Like, what are we talking about here? Do people see this ghost?
We see it at night time. You'll see it up through the window up there.
Oh, up in that window.
She'll just scoot past.
Yeah.
You'll be down here. It's very common. Most people that have worked in the bakery over the years will tell you that when you're down here, you'll hear a door slam or a cool door
at 3 o'clock in the morning or something.
Oh, 3 o'clock in the morning.
So does the ghost have a name?
They say, all the old fellas before me, they all say it's maybe Mrs. Willis.
I have a slight hunch he's not talking about famous actor Bruce Willis's wife.
Mrs. Willis.
Mrs. Willis, and they own the bakery here for 70 odd years consecutively.
Wow.
The Willis family.
So she's watching over her hierarchy.
And I think that's the room they used to sit in and watch over the baking operation down the hall.
That's still freaky. Like, I could imagine you're doing your...
4.5, 5 metres deep, that one.
You're well in the bakery.
Yeah.
It's haunted. This is... I reckon it's not uncommon to be down here at 3 o'clock in the morning and just things to move around. Mrs. Willis, they say. Mrs. Willis, this is her domain. We're in it right now.
Well, move aside, Mrs. Willis, because you and your ghostly apparitions will not deter me from smashing into those delicious baked goods. But truthfully, there was one item on the menu that I'd heard about directly that I came to try. Some call me the pie guy. Actually, I've never been called that. But I am on a mission to find the best bakeries in all of Australia.
I've come to the Condobolin Bakery because I heard they had a lasagna pie, and as you know me, I can't drive through a town without checking out the bakery. I've never had a lasagna pie in my life, so... Oh, look at that. That's lasagna-y goodness right there. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Now ignore the fact that I've cut it. I wouldn't normally do that, especially with a square pie, because I love a square pie because it's kind of firm around the outside, they don't just fall apart. Round pies are good too, but I just love a good square pie. That's worth the drive to Condo. I don't care if you're in Darwin, that is worth the drive. That is a good pie.
Trust me, I've got no issues trying pie after pie after pie. Especially when they're as good as this.
So this is local lamb from Tullamore, just down the road here from Condo. And it smells incredibly good, man. Oh, that's a roast lamb in a pie. I don't even care if this place is haunted, I'm coming back. You wait your turn, Mrs. Willis, this food's mine.
Here's the thing, there's also one other piece of criteria that needs to be tested and met before I can officially give a bakery a food dude tick of approval.
Always got to sample the local vanilla slice. I don't know what it is, I don't know how it started, but look at this thing. I mean, this looks great. That is a vanilla slice. Oh yeah. These things get better and better every time I have one. If you're sitting in the big cities, get off your butt, get in your car and haul out here and now. This is what country hospitality is all about. I don't care, you might be able to go down to your 7-Elevens and do whatever, who cares? Country hospitality, the Condobolin Bakery.
You can even ask for the Knowlesy special, the cheese and bacon pie. And coming up,
This is summer in Australia. Eating ice cream, watching whales swim past.
and later, the pizza to end all pizzas.
How does one man carry such a thing? There is no way I'm eating it. Look at this thing. This is like as far as the eye can see.
Hey, here at The Food Dude, we're open to your suggestions. If you've got a saucy hot tip as far as the best food establishment in your local area, then hit us up on our Facebook page. Tell us about it so we can tell the world about it. And we're back in the state of New South Wales, the only state where you need 15 different slips to register your car. Newcastle. Apparently the sand on the beach is so nice they once exported it to Hawaii, but apparently that turned out to be a myth. I'll tell you what's not a myth. This place goes off when it comes to food.
It's the best thing. I've just been hanging out on the beach and I've seen an ice cream joint here. Nothing better, is there? On a hot summer's day, you walk on the beach, you grab a bit of ice cream, you walk back, you sit down and you just smash it down your guts. Thank you.
It's alright.
Yes, mangoes and cream. How good does that look? This is summer in Australia. Eating ice cream, watching whales swim past.
But truthfully, we're not here for the whales, not even the ice cream. We're here for pizza, unlike any other in Australia.
They've got a 1 metre pizza, but then they've got the big dog, the 2 metre pizza. And the rumours are that that's what they're going to get me to try.
It's pronounced Criniti's, and they have a number of locations right across Australia and are famous for the authentic family-made home-style pizza using only the freshest and tastiest ingredients.
Probably Criniti was one of the first started to making the metre pizza, and that's why we got famous about the pizzas.
So what size pizza are you going to make today?
So we got
2 metre. Did you hear that? A 2 metre. You're making the 2 metre. This big guy.
yeah.
2 metres of pizza goodness. Can you fit a 2 metre pizza in that oven?
That's the trick.
That's the.
You don't see it.
And these guys are full-style authentic in their preparation, throwing it up in the air, the whole thing. With a bit of a mix of everything, I was getting a chance to try just about the whole menu. This was going to be a pizza to remember.
So this half is already, which is a seafood pizza as well. Then the other one is campanata.
This pizza is so big that just to fit in the oven, it needs to be made in smaller increments.
I can see it. That is. How does one man carry such a thing? What is this?
That's all for you, mate.
I hope you're hungry. There is no way I'm eating it. Look at this thing. This is like as far as the eye can see. This is amazing. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. This is the place where you can get a 1 metre pizza, you can get a 2 metre pizza, and there's rumours that they sometimes, if you're really, really lucky, do a 3 metre pizza. I'm going to start with a bit of good old faithful pepperoni. Look at this, just rip it out. Apparently one of these 1 metre pizzas feeds 4 people. Oh, that is brilliant. That's good pepperoni too. You can taste that straight off the bat. Look at that. Oh yeah. You can already taste the dough. When they get the dough the right texture, it's that crunchy kind of almost chewy kind of a feel about it. This is beautiful, I love it. Got a little bit of kick to it. That is brilliant. That is a brilliant piece of pizza. That is brilliant.
Apparently I like saying the word brilliant. My vocab and 2 metre pizzas aside, this place has an absolutely killer atmosphere, not to mention food that is just on point.
I'm already giving it like 10 star because this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I've had almost a slice of everything, and every one of them, with every bite, has gotten better. Excuse me for a moment while I just go down this side of the table and have some of this pizza. What have we got down here? Seafood.
Clearly there was no chance of me eating all this, so I called in some extra mouths.
You want some? You sure? I'm not going to eat all this. Go for it. Have whatever you want, because there's so much here. I'm not going to eat all this. So Criniti's in Newcastle. They're at Katara Centre, Katara Westfield. I got to say, insane pizza. And this guy agrees with me.
Even the staff were eyeing off this beauty.
I would love to try because I eat a lot.
There is a lot of food left, so look, if I look between the two of them, I could probably condense them and probably make one metre pizza. I'm genuinely giving it a thumbs up tick of approval because the food is brilliant.
Come grab the 2 metre pizza at Criniti's in Katara, Newcastle. It's not for the faint-hearted.
I'll just be here for half an hour or so.
Next time.
Are you kidding me right now? That's a cob loaf bun, right?
Correct.
The burger is almost the size of the baby.
Once you've tasted the Hungry Tangy Pie, I guarantee you'll be back.
That is a good pie.
Don't forget to give the Food Dude a follow on your social media pages, and while you're there, why not try and buy yourself some Food Dude merch?